Yeah, man. I want to get to Dunna. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get this to Dunna tonight because it's not finished because of how big it is. ZBR is so cold in Australia. Is it? What's the temperature there right now? Um, but yeah. So in order to get this to Dunna, we're gonna have to fill it up with fuel, and we need to finish this thing. I mean, this thing has like zero cargo at the moment, and no way to get down to Dunna and back. So that's what we're gonna equip that thing, this monster with tonight. I think I do want to send a rover. So you know what? Change of plans, you guys. Just a little change of plans. I do want to send the rover. Let's send the rover to Dunna right now. What do you guys think? Should we send the Dunna to send the Dunna? Should we send a rover to Dunna right now, or should we work on the capital ship? It's up to you. So let's go back to Space Center while we're working on this. Space Station, Ilum. So Raz votes for. Are you voting for the working on the capital ship, the Hermes? Or should we work on sending like a little rover to Dunna real fast? All right, let's see here. Let's get something started. I'm gonna leave it blank until we decide what we're gonna make. We do need to make a rover anyway. So Gamer the Man votes for rover. So we got one vote for rover. Raz says the work on the space station. I'm assuming that means the Hermes. Gamer the Man, we're in New York. Yeah, man, are you on vacation? Is that where you're at right now? Okay, Raz votes for rover as well. Okay, so we're gonna do the rover then. Rochester. Nice. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna do a little one. Just a tiny one, because that's easier to send than a big monster. I seem to always go straight for the power source on these guys. Alright. That works for me. Let's get some wheels on this. Nice and easy. Where are the rover wheels? Yeah, buddy. Oh, you're moving. Okay. Moving to the old East Coast, man. Nice. So we got some mirrored wheels here. A nice little rover. We're gonna have to test this little guy out, though. It's already pretty small. I'm southwest of Rochester right now on vacation. Oh, you're all on the East Coast. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's see. Oop. Oh, that looks wonky. Let's see here. I'm sure we can do a little rotation and fix that, but there we go. This looks like a bug. While I'm building this, you guys, help me come up with some names for this. So we can have something to call this little guy. Let's have that a little bit more straight on. From the city, Utah to Livonia, New York, near Rochester. Okay. Yeah, that's right, man. We were talking about that the other night. We were both from Utah. Right on. All right. Let's get a signal on this guy, or some kind of a receiver. Now, when I add this, obviously this is not going to be good enough for any kind of interstellar. I know I don't like it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Obviously, this is not going to work for like any kind of interplanetary communication. But just real quick, just for like testing. This little guy he's kind of like a cute little rover. It's got no battery. I just notice that. Let's get the battery on this thing. Batteries. I'd like to get a slightly bigger battery if it's at all possible. We'll do this. And then we'll just squish the battery down into the rover. So it doesn't get in the way of anything. There we go. Name the peanut butter pickle. Peanut butter. I don't know anything about peanut butter pickle. I'm too ignorant with some of this stuff. Alright. So we got the solar panel. I almost feel like we should at least one RTG for like nighttime missions, because something always seems to happen. So we'll stick the RTG way inside the rover. Let's see. All right, let's see. I want to try this little antenna is always really good about like reaching other planets. So I'm gonna keep that right there until I figure out how to really make this a little bit bigger. Oh, that's way too big. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm adding on the back end here, but I just kind of feel like if I want to add more science nodes on this thing, we're gonna need it. Or I guess maybe I can stick the science on this end. There we go. Put the thermostat on there. Let's see. That's the seismic accelerometer. All right. Mystery goo. Let's stick mystery goo on here. Let's get the gravity meter. Even though we already kind of got gravity meter of Dunna in this save. Don't forget laser guns on it. Trust me, it tastes horrible. What are you guys talking about? Apparently I'm just ignorant to the subject. I'm just dumb. Alright. So I sent a potato to the atmosphere. Nice. Very cool. I guess we can do this and like have it extend like so. That might work. I'm done with that. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. I kind of want to add like a few more battery sources on this because I like these batteries because they have lights on it. That way this guy can interact with other planets. Let's see, or at least try to talk to the satellite. We do have a satellite above Dunna right now. Let's see here. I'm gonna fix this camera. Give me 1 second. This camera, it's off. Also, by the way, you guys probably don't care, but I'm a huge Panic at the Disco fan, and so I was at the store today, and yeah, I got this shirt. Check it out. Just something fun. I thought it was cool. I don't know if there's any Panic at the Disco fans out there in the chat. See, being random, I am. Nice. I like the Yoda reference. Then you ate that potato that you sent in space? That looks like an Ivysaur from Pokemon. Sweet shirt. Thanks, Raz. Nice. But yeah, so yeah, I was at the store. Big Panic at the Disco fan. Alright, let's see here. I was just excited to wear it today. So let's... Oh. Push R. There we go. So I'm putting some lights on the back, but these ones are going to be red to represent brake lights. And then we are going to rotate them kind of down, like toward the ground a little bit. And let's get a small little rover arm. Where's that rover arm? The light scanning arm. That's a little one. Yeah, these are the big ones. Yeah, so let's just do the little one. right here. Nice, right here. What's right here? Am I just missing something? I'm being dumb again? Because that, it's very easy for me to do sometimes. Or most of the time. Who am I kidding? Alright, let's see here. Could try that. It's kind of clipping with this, and that's gonna drive me crazy. I guess we can stick it in the back. This will look a little bit more like a motor now. Now, in order to keep it from destroying itself, like if we ever like flip, there we go, or like tilt backward at any little bit, it could break it. So we gotta be careful. Name the rover Ivysaur. Okay, so we gotta vote for Ivysaur. If there's no other votes for what we should call this rover, it's gonna be called Ivysaur. So, let's see, we got atmospheric fluid spectrovariometer. This one's big, yeah, this one's a big one. I don't think there's enough space for it, unfortunately. Now, here's the next bit. How do we decide to deliver the payload? Brendan Urie is hot, FYI. He is a very sharp and attractive man. That is no joke. So, and I'm straight, and I'm saying that, so that says something. So, let's see here. I'm gonna grab this. So we're gonna stick that on the bottom. And I'm gonna kind of create a small little ramp. Maybe like something like this that it can drive off of. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if it can drive off of this thing, okay? Because I mean, we're delivering this thing to Dunna, so. Oh, and by the way, if we make one of these and send it to Dunna, we might as well load one of these up onto the on the Hermes. So we're gonna make 2 of these if this thing works out really well. So let's pop it off. So it breaks off. Now what? What's the situation? Oh shoot! It cannot drive itself off. There we go. Oh, it did it. Once it gets off, it seems to do all right. Let's see how it handles. Oh. Okay. It's not bad though. This little guy is pretty sweet. Potato chip or Ivysaur? I'm voting for Ivysaur. I mean, that's I like that more than potato chip. And I'm from Idaho, so I'm kind of sick of potatoes. Little fun fact about me. So, originally from Idaho. I mean, I live in Utah now, but I'm from Idaho. And they have potatoes there. So, there's a few things I want to do already. And you're going to see this real quick. Watch this. There's a little flaw with our little rover here, okay? You're about to see it. If we sped up, and then we take a lot of sharp turn, check this out. Woo! That's going to happen. So, we got to come up with a solution for this situation. Now I already have an idea. So, we're going to get 2 of these guys, right? And we make sure it's mirrored. There we go. And so if we make it wider, it will be less of an issue. Let's see here. I feel like it might still flip. Let's test it out. We'll try to make this as wide as possible. And then we'll actually scoot this one up forward a bit too. Boop. Alright. Let's try that, you guys. Stance the thing. Stance the thing? What's stance the thing? Am I just being... I don't know. You guys are speaking a foreign language to me at this point. I don't understand you. Alright, let's test this guy out again. So now it can't touch the ground at all, which is a new problem. So the delivery is flawed, obviously. So let's see, how can we make this a little better? So let's pull these off. I'm gonna delete that, delete that. What can we use? It's way too big. Nope, nope, nope. I've had rovers in the past kind of have this kind of a setup. It just makes the rover huge though. Where like you have the bar going all the way across it like that. I'm not sure if I want to do that this time, so I'm gonna try to avoid it. If we can get like a smaller beam or something. What? That's not what I wanted. How about this? Now that's way too big. Ah, man, there's just not a lot of structures. You know what I'm saying? That are the right size. All right, we'll do this. So put this back on, make it mirrored, okay, and we'll just let it get a little bit wider here. Bam. All right, then we'll grab the rover wheels, and I'm gonna put the wheel as low as possible on this, and we're gonna have to put auto struts, especially to this. Oh, auto strut is locked. Okay, okay. And there's no auto struts with this. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So that means we're gonna have to put struts on this. So a strut here. And strut here. Translation: give it a Liberty kit. A Liberty kit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what a Liberty kit is. You're still speaking a different language. Thought we were from Utah, man. How are we so different? Nah, it's just a joke. Jokes. All right. I guess that's just gonna have to do it like that. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I like that. Again, we gotta think of the delivery. I do want to add a reaction wheel because that might assist in I'm trying to control this guy. Gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. I could stick it in the front. The face. But I say nah. I'm gonna put it somewhere else. I'm not sure if I like it there either. I mean, I could push it inward, but then I'll never be able to pull it out if it's creates a problem of some sort. That looks decent. My issue with it is that now that we have two reaction wheels, and it's gonna be a little bit too powerful. We could add an RCS, but like we could, yeah. But then again, like that has its own drawbacks, because then we have to add fuel to this little guy. Here we go. Hopefully that doesn't hit the ground too many times. Give it a Liberty kit. Oh, basically what you did. Oh, gotcha. Oh. So, okay. Gotcha. I don't know too much about cars, as you just learned about me just now. Now that you know. Okay, so now we got a reaction wheel. It might be able to wiggle its way off of the payload here. But now that the payload's kind of wider, it's going to be harder to send it. And we gotta find a way to get the parachutes working on this guy. I might just add like the little structure here, like a ramp, and just let the parachutes somewhere on the bottom and just let this thing roll off. So that's what I'm thinking currently. So let's test this out again. Do 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 do. And I think it'd be cool to load one of these up onto the Hermes as well. So you can turn SAS on. There's the decoupler. Ah, it does work. That's a little bit too good. Alright. Okay, so it can roll off. Can I get to the reaction wheel to turn it off at this point? Yes. So if I needed to turn this thing off, SAS only. Yeah, so if I needed to turn it off, then then we'd be good. Then there's no SAS getting too overly powerful with this. Now we gotta test the most important part. See, do you at least know what a Toyota Camry is? Well, I know it's a model, but I mean, I'm not gonna know it. I don't know much about cars. Cars is not my strong suit. I mean, like, I know what a Toyota is. You know, like, just very, very basic stuff. Alright, I'm gonna try to flip it. If it flips, then it's back to the drawing board. Now, of course, you know, at a certain speed, everything's gonna flip. But, we're gonna test it out now. Let's see how fast we can get. What the speed is before this thing flips. So let's try this. We're at 18. Let's do a sharp turn now. Alright. So 18 is the limit. But it did alright, look at that. It flipped back up. So it does have a limit. We can't push it. Yeah, so cars are not my strong suit. The only things that are like the things that I'm more knowledgeable at would be I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just art and longboarding. I'm not good at a whole lot of other things. I am passionate about a lot of other things, but not I'm not a master at anything, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. Woo! Okay, let's reverse flight. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly. So a few things I'm going to change again. Taking these lights off. I'm going to replace it with the flatter ones. There we go. Perfect. Now if I just move those into this thing here. So we could try this. No, I think I'm gonna do it the other way. Yeah, like flip it like this. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. I wanted where the handlebars are on the top. So if I bring this out now. Nope, nope. So it might fix itself when I rotate it forward. No, it made it worse. That's okay. We can fix. We can fix. We have the technology. Alright, so let's turn the lights on. These are going to be red to indicate brake lights. Do you know what a transmission is? I do know what a transmission is. I know more about like how the car works than I do about models. Alright, let's see here. So, I don't know. It does have a little bit of an issue trying to get off of this thing, so I feel like when we're clear over in Dunna, it's gonna struggle. It's gonna struggle a lot. And I feel like it's gonna break something trying to do that. Is there a bigger version of this? Or is this the biggest one? That's a little one. I feel like that would just high center it. Yeah, that would be. That's just ludicrous. Is it a bigger one? Nope, that's the same size. What do we got? What do we got here? This could work. Because it's a little lower, but it's not the kind of ramp that I wanted to make. Puffafump, hey Randy, how you been? Puffafump, good to see you in the chat, man. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Just another day in paradise, and another day in Kerbal Space Program. We decided to kind of go off course with the capital ship, or take a small little break. We're going to send this to Dunna instead. So, the council has spoken. They vote for a Dunna mission with the rover. So that's what we are gonna do. I'm trying to work on the delivery system now. Since the rover is basically done, we just need a delivery system. I'm trying to decide how the best way to go about this. Because this little guy, he doesn't get a lot of traction. So what if we did this? So if I did this, then how would that work? Let's get rid of this reaction wheel real quick. Just real quick. Oh, it's clipping. Okay. Let's put the reaction wheel back on. And oh. There we go. We'll grab that, put that back on there. So I guess a little bit of clipping is fine. Which might be a good thing, actually, because once that detaches, we'll know that it's going to touch the ground. And that's a good sign. Alright, it does mean our payload's going to be mega wide. Like, really wide. Let's add some parachutes. Where's the other one going? Woo! Okay. Nice, I've always had difficulty with rovers. Getting them on the ground, not getting them stuck once they're on the ground. Gamer the Man, okay, he's back. Gamer the Man, welcome back. It's been a while since I've played. Yeah, it's all good, man. Nothing wrong with taking a break. In fact, I'm probably going to take a break after tonight on the Kerbal Space Program for the rest of the week. But, like, I want to start trying out, like, Astroneer for a little bit. But tonight, Kerbal Space Program. And, and also wanted to start playing Universum. That game is fascinating to me. I tried it out a little bit, and I want to play that, so. Note to self, buy a new computer. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that's right. You have it kicks you off Twitch now and then. That sucks. Sorry, man. Well, hopefully, there's another way to get on the internet that'll be easier for you. I mean, you can always try your phone. Maybe download the Twitch app. That might work a little bit better. I don't know. It's up to you. But I hope you figure it out. Make your life easy. Alright, so let's try this. Oh, and you know what? We did vote for Ivysaur. Nobody else chimed up, so I'm gonna go with Ivysaur for the name of this rover. Ivysaur? How do you spell that? Is that how you spell it? Ivysaur, like the Pokemon? See, Ivysaur. I think it is. Astroneer looks like a fun game, and IIRC, they figured out the frame rate issues from the oxygen supply lines. Oh, they did? Nice. Yeah, when I was playing it, I thought it was going to be an issue with so many objects on the screen. But, it ran just fine, so. That's what we're going to do. I have some weird, crazy goals, and so. Kind of want to, like, consume an entire planet. if it's possible. I'm not sure if it can be done, but might as well try. Alright, so we're gonna decouple. Let's test this out. Oh, very nice. So it does drive off pretty well. So this works. This works, however, it is very wide. So it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky, to say the least. Also, we gotta remember to turn off the reaction wheel when we start driving, because they'll flip us over if we don't. Otherwise, it's not a half bad rover. I mean, it's a little skinny this way, so I mean, it does have the potential to flip. I have a few other rovers I've created that never flip. Yeah, see that? So it can flip. If we do it wrong, it can flip. At which, oh, you know what? We need to try this one more time. We need to test this because I need to see if the reaction wheel can actually flip it back. If it can do that, that will solve a lot of our problems. So, alright, so let's roll off. Delivery system, as far as that part goes, works. Now, let's flip over. Turn off the torque. Flip the car over. It does really good. I'm actually really happy with seeing how well it does by not exploding when it flips. So that's nice. Game of the Man, yes. Ivysaur, yep. You got your wish. This is a Ivysaur rover. Alright, so we're gonna go a little faster and flip. Oh, almost. Now when we actually want to flip, it doesn't want to flip. Also, this robo arm might actually help us flip back, which is what the reaction will be doing. Lagging. Is the stream lagging for you guys? It shouldn't be lagging. Flip. There you go. Alright, so if this thing flips, you turn on the reaction wheel. Let's see if we can save it. Ah, look at that. And that's on curbing gravity, so we know it'll work on we know it'll work on other planets for sure, especially with lower gravity. So that solves the flipping problem, or like getting stuck upside down. Stream isn't lagging for me. Okay, so sorry, Gamer of the Man. It looks like it's just your computer. Alright, so we got this. That looks good. Let's see here. Is there anything else that we can do to make this thing more awesome? I know. Let's make the skin gold. Tinfoil gold, whatever. Gold foil. I did notice that this thing did shake a little bit when it flipped. So let's turn the auto struts on for this, and the auto strut on for its grandparent part. Oh my goodness. Okay, it doesn't want to even try. That works. Probably because it snapped. I don't know. Alright. I think we're good. Here, let's look at some options for sending this up into space now. So, oh boy, it's so wide. Like I thought about like sending it over on its side like this, because then that way I can just encompass it in a fairing, and then when it's time to re-enter the atmosphere, we'll be able to do all that. Let's see here. Which reminds me, this thing is going to be entering the atmosphere. So it does need some kind of protection. We need to, where's the, let's see, shroud. Inflate, jettison, not stage. We need to have that staged so it can like break off. Okay, back on my iPad. Alright, man. Welcome back. Sorry that you're lagging so much. Hopefully, you can get that situated. Alright, let's see. So this should, like, on the actual staging, this should be last. This should be first before the parachutes. Now, obviously, it's going to be coming downward. I just need to make sure this will encompass it. Oh, very nice. Oh yeah, this will totally cover the whole thing. Maybe we don't need to do a crazy like, I don't know. I feel like we can. I think we can just work with that width. I think it'll work. That's what I'm trying to say. Sean 216M, hello. What is going on, man? Welcome to the chat. How's life? All right, so yeah, I think we can make this work. So let's do. So this thing already has its own jettison stage, so we don't need to worry about coupling as far as this guy goes. But maybe a fairing would be nice, and some kind of like structure to separate this monster of an inflator from the rest of the payload, so it doesn't clip, because I feel like it's gonna clip and smash something. So something like this. Oh man, this is scary, because now, like, check it out. Like, I'm gonna delete the. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have deleted those. Maybe those should just stay on there. Maybe it's something like that. That'll keep the descent even, or something like that. I'm assuming. I don't know. We'll see here. Sean 216, you followed. Hey man, what? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Welcome to the community, where we mostly just do shenanigans around here. I followed. Yeah, you did, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. This is starting to look pretty good. This will probably need a decoupler, though. Yeah, it's gonna need a decoupler. I like a big one. A really large decoupler. Let's see here. Where's the big 50? We need the 50. This is gonna be a massive. Let's see here. Maybe it doesn't need to be so massive, though. It's so tough because it's already huge. Okay, let's deflate it real quick, because if it's like this, it's just a really awkwardly shaped payload. Launch it. I want to launch it. That's what we're going for. Let's see. All right, let's do this. So structure. I'm gonna grab one of those like disc-shaped things. I need the big one. There we go. And just flip it upside down like here. Maybe you can play with the robotics and have this kind of like fold open a little bit. The only issue with the robotics is that we got these legs that are stiff as a board. And I mean, I could make more unfolding magic, but I don't know how to do that completely just yet. I've been playing with it, but I'm not quite the master at it. So let's do a smaller structure. That might actually help out. See, I want to actually look at payloads real fast too. So if we have a big payload like this, I mean, it's going to be an awkwardly shaped payload. I mean, it fits. It's in there. I just feel like something bad's gonna happen. Something wrong is gonna go awry here. If we have the fairing go off first, then this, then we know we can get rid of the fairing. Yeah, so that might have to be on its own a little bit. This guy here, I have an idea for this now. I think I got this. I need a cone shape something. Maybe like that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That won't work. That will not do at all. It's too big. I don't want it to be big. Because we need to scale down. So we're just going to deal with the awkwardly shaped payload here. And we're just going to have a normal sized rocket. So it's just going to be a big wide payload. It's just how the nature of the beast is going to be today. But let's see here. If I made this longer and this thing inflated, what's it going to look like? So this is what it'll look like when it's descending to Dunna, which is not half bad. That looks kind of awesome, to be honest. And then this thing will get rid of itself before we land, and when we do land, hopefully we can get some traction. I'm thinking here that maybe, where's the square that I used? Is it that one? Where's the snap? There we go. This should still fit in the fairing. And the reason I'm doing this is I just noticed that if we try to drive off of this, it'll get stuck and high centered in the middle there. Launch it, dried fish and and fish, mud, and muckner. I mean, if I launched it now, it wouldn't go anywhere. There's literally nothing to launch it. But it looks cool. Oh no, we do have an issue. It is clipping. Daggum. What if we grab the half piece? Is it this one? It's much too large. If we did that though, that should work. Should fix our clipping problem. And our high centered problem. Oh, 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 there we go. Yeah, we're gonna launch it soon. We need to test it anyway, so it's gonna launch. No worries about that. Like it's gonna happen. Definitely tonight. Alright, so let's deflate this. So this guy needs separatrons. So we need to make sure that this thing can actually land on Dunna and do everything we need it to do. So separatrons. We're gonna actually add a bunch of these. So I need to make sure this this inflating shield can actually separate away from this, because if it doesn't, we're in trouble. Now these guys will have to shoot the other direction, so we need to kind of like push away from each other. Otherwise, this thing will smack right into us and destroy us. And then this guy can just drive off of its platform willy-nilly. And what I was thinking is that why I wanted this little cone is that this thing can kind of like tip over on its side and then create like a... Hey, look what we got here. Lots of energy drinks from Twitch, it looks like, and some sugar. Corrupted Big Kitson. Hi, mortals. What's up, my friendly deity? How's it going? Alright. Let's see. Why does Red Bull not give you wings? It's a good question. I will put my best scientists to work to figuring out this mystery as to why Red Bull doesn't give you wings. This may be quite the undertaking, but it's one that I'm really willing to take on. At least my scientists. I'm good. How goes your day? My day is going fantastic, man. It's been good. It's been good. How about you, man? How's your day going? Because Area 51, dude. Is that supposed to be going on today? Was today the date? I haven't really been keeping up on it. But like, I've had some friends invite me to that Facebook group. And I was like, what the heck is this? No. Don't waste my time. But apparently it's a big thing, so. No, not yet. Oh, okay. When is it? When does the day? Alright, I'm gonna slap one of these on here. This may need to be a big rocket. Gamer the man. Emojis. We got the, what's his name? Tom Howard plus energy drink equals Rainbow Tom Howard. September the 20th. Yeah, okay. Sean, September 20th. Gotcha. Okay, so September the 20th it is then. That's, how did this happen? Do you guys know how this whole thing started? It's so random. Which, by the way, you guys, if you're planning on going, don't. You're gonna get shot, like, for real, so don't actually go there. But it's fun to joke about. I mean, for sure. Heck yeah. But don't actually go to Area 51. Alien memes. Alien memes for the win. Especially that one classic one from that dude. That was like hardcore about the astronaut theory or whatever. I forget what it's called. The theory where spacemen have like given early mankind technology and all that fun stuff. They be Roman. They don't. The camo dudes though. It started as a joke by idiots. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm not going because it's too far and I'm not dying. Good choice, man. Why get killed on your vacation, right? Let's not do it. And slap that on there. I just need a final stage. This should be the one that kind of like helps us circularize the final circularization around Dunna. So that's what this is right now that I'm putting together. These guys, I kind of want them to be on the same like stage, but at the same time looks like it's clipping with the fairing, so I'm kind of scared too. I don't know. Well, we're gonna test it out like this, and we're gonna see what happens. So, we definitely need to do some auto struts because this thing is going to definitely bend and break. Let's see. Me either. Yeah, don't go, you guys. I have school. I don't have school anymore. Oh, hey, man, did you graduate? Let's see here. Root parts. Root parts. More root parts. Bam, bam, bam. Yes. Nice, man. High school or college? Let's see. Heaviest root parts. Alright, so this looks cool. I like this. I like where it's going. High school. Nice, dude. You got your whole life ahead of you. Very cool. Very cool. I remember when I graduated high school. Best day ever. It was so nice not dealing with high school anymore. Alright, so we're going to also do auto strut here. Root part. That looks so unstable. It does look a little unstable. I'm hoping that the auto struts can hold up. Keep it from, like, wibbling, like, inviting the Kraken over to our party. I'm going to test it out right now with a stronger rocket. So, just need to get one bigger. So, this is not going to be the actual staging. Alright, guys? So, this is This is me just gonna test out how it's gonna look or how it's gonna behave. So let's see, one more. Let's see, auto struts, root parts, root parts. Did I do that one too? Yes, perfect. That drop out. Nah. Oh wait, are you saying you're a dropout? Oh man, sorry. Laughing my ass off. Correction, did you drop out? Okay, that's just got funnier. Sorry, gamer the man. Me, no. I have a mechanical engineer degree. Oh, you do, huh? Nice. So, drop out. You kind of burned yourself. You kind of burned yourself. That was funny though. Oh, that was good. That was good. All right, so I have a couple of worries with this thing already off the bat. That the wide payload fairing on the top is gonna make it like shift to the side. Make me a robot. Dude, gamer the man. Do it. I will totally feature your robot on one of the streams. Alright, so here we go, going to space. Once we get to about 150 meters a second, I'm going to practice the gravity turn and see how that does. I'm not a dropout, by the way. Oh, there we go. So the payload is going to drag it in some weird direction. Yeah, we're probably going to need wings. Wings and reaction wheels. So right off the bat, that's a few things that we're gonna need here. So let's get some reaction wheels. Throw that on there. We're gonna need a battery to power that reaction wheel. And then while I'm at it, let's just get some fine tuning to our what's the the SAS controls. Let's see. Laughing emoji, kaboom. Done. Gamer the man. It's just good fun. We love ya. We love ya. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Alright, let's see here. Root parts. Corrupted big kits soon! Welcome to the community. Well, thanks for the follow, my man. Thanks for the follow. Looking forward to seeing you in future streams. Chat it up. We're gonna have a good time. Alright, so what I'm doing right now, I'm just gonna look at some ways to stabilize this thing. I'm sure if, like, once I get like maybe a heavier bottom stage, that'll be less of an issue. Plus, I just added some reaction wheels too, so I'm hoping. Call it big long tongue rocket ship. I could call the rocket ship that, but the rover itself is Ivysaur. So let's see here. Hold on. So let's do this. Where's the naming? Configure vessel naming. Here we go. So we'll have it down to a 9 priority, and we'll call this one Long Tongue Rocket Ship. Oh wait, you spelled it different. Let's do it like this. And I got my own little typos in there. Make it personal. So so there we go. So the rocket itself is now called Long Tongue Rocket Ship, and then the rover is Ivysaur. At least it better be Ivysaur. Let's take a look here. It didn't change itself, did it? Let's see. Configure vessel naming. No, you're Ivysaur. And this one can have a priority of 20. So there we go. Everything should be good. Yeah, we're good now. We're good. Alright. You must consult with this elder god. Yes, man, you gotta consult with the deities. Making a robot right now out of my Vex parts. Very good, very good. Bob Ross emoji, nice. He is a painter, but he is the painter for engineers. You can be like the painter for all things engineers. Yas, king, exactly. Dope. Very dope. Alright, you guys. Let's test this thing out again. But the Kraken did not attack the rocket ship. So that is awesome. Very good. Gamer the Man 45, those look like Doritos, and now you're making me hungry. Dadgum, I didn't even bring snacks today. I should have. I should have done it. Hopefully, no kaboom. Yeah, I don't think it'll explode. My only worry is this. See how awkward this top part is? I think that's what's messing us up. Also, I just noticed something. That my nav ball is all out of whack. And so I'm not even sure how to fly this thing. Yeah, see that? I can't fly it. I mean, it's actually doing pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. So, I do know how to fix this, though. There is a way to fix that. So, since the game is calling the computer up here, like the main, I would say like it's like the mother controller of the whole vessel that we've created. And so it's referring to this for the orientation. So the way to fix that is, you see this point thing here, it says control point forward. That's why it's messing us up. If we put it up, that should fix our problem. Alright, let's see. Kaboom! Dope Dorito. Hungry Dor what? Dope Dorito. Dope Dorito. Hungry Dor what? Gotcha. Okay. Kraken and Doritos. Oh man. I hope that the Kraken better not touch my Doritos. There we go. So that ball looks good now. So now we can launch this thing into space. It's actually not a bad rocket. It's actually quite stable. I'm quite impressed. Now obviously this guy won't get the Dunna. We're totally gonna change this bottom stage here. We're gonna add a whole full-on middle stage and then a bottom stage. So this thing's gonna be a big rocket, like Saturn V size. Because we gotta get the Dunna, man. I have my master's degree. Dope, man. Plot twist, I am the Kraken. Cthulhu right here. The Cthulhu god. Cthulhu god. Here he is, guys. In the flesh. Alright. Oh. But it does have a flipping problem. Can we save it? No, we can't save that. It does flip. So we gotta be careful with it. And I have one more idea. No, it's the stable long tongue rocket. JK, nah, I'm the Fox God. Nice. Fox God it is. Alright. There is a way to fix this. If we make the bottom stage and all further stages after this heavier, this will stop being an issue. So let's add. Also, we could help the aerodynamics a little bit if we added one more fairing. I wonder if I'm just wondering if we can get away with it with this guy. Will this be able to encompass the monster that we created up there? Yeah, I don't think it will actually. Oh, it can. It totally can. So we're gonna do this. This is just for aerodynamics sake. No, it's just gonna get more awkwardly shaped here. It could. We could just end the fairing right here at the bottom. Like that. Oh man, is there no way to finish it like this? There we go. It's why not? Robot doesn't compute. That's me. I want to get griefed in Minecraft. Why not? That's funny. Alright, so I couldn't do that plan. That didn't work at all. I want to get griefed in Minecraft. Alright. I'm gonna add a big old rhino thing on the bottom here. Rhino rocket. And then a bigger coupling. I think it's the 35? Yeah. Alright, and then we're gonna grab a bigger bottom stage. Let's see, where is that? I always get them confused. Here we go. No, no. I refuse. We're gonna go bigger. This will keep it stable. Let's just get this big monster up in the air. All of this just for a rover. Obviously, this is way overpowered for what we're trying to do here. But, you know what? I don't care. I want a big rocket. We're gonna send a big rocket. A massive rocket. Root parts. Let's see. Get this all, connected. I smell like BE. BF, I smell like everything's bigger in Texas. Nice. Okay, root parts. There we go. How? Question mark. Are you asking how if everything's bigger in Texas? Okay guys, I'm gonna show you a little trick here. If you want the most overpowered first stage that you've ever seen or ever engineered on Kerbal Space Program, this is how you do it. Check this out. And if you don't want to create like tons and tons of like boosters connected to your center stage, like your center rocket here, this is how you do it. Okay? You need to get these guys right here and one of these. And then you need to grab, you need these ones and one of these. Okay? Now you can probably tell where this is going already. And you're also going to need the adapter. Okay? Tornado, hold my air. Let's see, Simolawi? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hi, what's up, man? Me when I grief in Minecraft. You got the glasses. Yeah, don't grief the host. That's bad manners. Do you know Tajin? I guess I don't. Sorry. Is this like a streamer that I like a streamer or like a YouTuber? Like what who's Tajin? Sorry. I'm kind of ignorant. You guys are gonna find out real quickly. I'm not that smart actually. I'm kind of dumb. I'm just good at drawing things. That's really what I'm good at. Drawing things and playing video games. Talking about space. Those are my skills and talents. Let's see here. Are you American? Are you talking about me? Yeah, I'm definitely American. America. Oh. That is. What about Kanye? Let's see here. Okay. As you guys can see, this is already becoming a big monster of a bottom stage, okay? But this is how you create the most monstrous first stage of all time. In fact, what I need to do, I made a mistake. This is an easier way to do what I just did. Delete these. Just keep the one that you did the struts for. And it'll keep the properties. See how it says root part? All the way down. Just copy it. And then it'll keep all the properties when you move it over. So I'll show you what I mean here. If you right click at, boom, root part. So let's make sure this center one has the same thing going on. Now, let's see here. What about Kanye? See, a Mary can't. See, what would you do if I started speaking all German? Well, if you started speaking all German, we would just simply not understand you. That's what, at least that's what I would do. So unless somebody else knows German, you would just be talking to yourself. A Mary anime. See, God wants to know your location. Your payload, like Tajin. Okay, cereals with milk. Guten Gang. Cereals with no milk. Nice. Very nice. Alright. So by the way, so with this crazy staging, you gotta put struts. If you don't put struts, you're fixing to destroy yourself. Okay. We're gonna have our Cthulhu god, who is on stream right now, in the chat. I'll commission him to destroy you if you don't add struts to your ship. Alright. I think we're good here. Let's add one more set of struts. Strut your stuff, that's right. Strut everything. Corrupted? By the way, you're Cthulhu. You're the Cthulhu god, alright? Cthulhu / Kraken. It's all you. That is what I'm gonna appoint you. You're Cthulhu god. Let's see here. Engines. Alright guys, this is it. You use this engine here. This will create the most monstrous first stage that you'll ever see. There we go. Or at least strut your stuff, or at least your soul. Strut your soul. You gotta strut it to something. You gotta anchor it. If it's not, then Cthulhu God will take it. Stop with these freaky puns. Cthulhu here. Alright. I think we're good. This is monstrous. This is monstrous and it's scary. Simolawi. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry. Simolawi? Thank you for the follow so much. Thank you. Welcome to the community. We're just... all we do here is just kind of hang out and just goof off. Just some shenanigans. Good fun. Alright. I think we're ready to send this off. So let's test this out. And just make sure everything is up to snuff. I'm not going to test how far it can go yet, because I need to make sure this thing can actually return through the atmosphere. If it can't, then we need to fix some stuff. It looks awesome, though. Oh, we gotta fix our staging. Remind me when next time we're back into the... what do you call it? Let's see, where's this guy? That's the next one. Okay. Yeah, remind me when we're constructing our rocket again to fix this. Truth or dare. Try our corn or we will sacrifice your newborn. What the heck? Search in Google for Tajin. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I'm flying a rocket ship right now, so it's gonna be a little tough. Oh, it is fighting me right now. Okay, hold on. I want to go back to the launch. I think we can make this work. Because I don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to... There's gotta be a way to make this a little bit... I have an idea, okay? I mean, if we stuck a fairing right here... let's say... We change this, right? So it's not a cone, but we stick a fairing here. That'll make it more aerodynamic. We'll just have this encompass this bit right there. Then once we're in space, because that's really the problem we have, is an aerodynamic problem. Let's see, Guten Gang, autocorrect thinks I'm saying gut antagonist. Kaboom. Explosion. So I think what I'm gonna do. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna rip this thing off. Okay, break that off. Add a new piece like this. Okay, it will not have. So let's do the auto strut root part again. Oh, that's the wrong coupler. Also, I just noticed that. Wrong coupler. There we go. So let's see. Root part. Now I'm gonna add the. Let's see those payloads. Another fairing. So there's gonna be a fairing over a fairing. This is just really this fairing. Its only purpose is for aerodynamics. To make our ship fly a little bit better. So it's gonna have this big awkward. Ah, man. This is the one thing about this game. Is that the fairings are really hard to control. So if I move everything this way a little bit, should be able to control the fairing. Build fairing. There we go. Open all that up. Okay. Let's see. I might get epilepsy. Long tongue teak rocket boy. Sean, no. Even when I say how to say it, you get wrong. My gosh, I'm going to insane from one German word. Yeah. I don't know German. I'm sorry if I'm saying stuff wrong. It's gonna continue to be said wrong because I don't know. Ugh, that is a big awkward shape. It's too big. It's gonna cause problems. I just know it. Okay, let's edit the fairing. Let's go back a little bit. I feel like we don't need to make it that monstrous. I guess we do. Daggum. Alright, so let's just do that. Go back to using a smaller decoupler. Fairing will fit better. It's not big enough. Alright, we can make we can make it bigger. It's just this awkward landing thing that we've created. The delivery system. That was good. That was good. There, that was easy. Yeah, right? Let's just make it a different color. And this also fix our staging. That was good. Alright. So we got the fairing, got the decouplers, alright. And it should be smooth sailing after that. All this should have done it in the correct order. That all looks good. Yeah, we're good. Until we get to this very end. This is when it gets tricky. We got these separatrons here. Oh, this guy should be going off at the same time as these separatrons. So let's do this. In fact, something's wrong. Already wrong. With this top bit. Or at least with our delivery system here. So actually what we need to do is take out the decoupler on the actual inflator. We need to add the decoupler right here, probably looks like. Yep. And then this needs to separate on a different thing. So we're gonna change it up. This guy here. This all needs to move away from the landing pad. Sean 216. Hello. Okay. Nay, 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 nay. I smell a kaboom ship. Blue, you're my friend now. Alright, man. It's good to be friends. I need friends. Alright, yeah, this ship, well, it had an aerodynamic problem. That was its only issue. As soon as it gets out of the atmosphere, it'll be fine. So, that's the only issue. We just need to get the aerodynamics under control. But I think this is starting to look reasonable. I just need to add one more coupler to this piece, because this needs to get away from the landing pad. It's not a kaboom ship. Alright, auto strut, root part, there we go. So, this is the part we need to make sure it's on point. So, there's that last coupler here. Then we got this guy that's gonna inflate. And then we have the Separatrons, and then what? This, yep, okay. That looks good. I think we're on point again. Then that final fairing, and then this piece here. Very good. Yeah, the staging is on point. Okay, let's save Ivysaur on file here. That top is a grenade. It is an accident waiting to happen. That's why we're gonna test it, and we're gonna see what happens. But we just need to get out of the atmosphere. That seems to be the main issue right now. It's because of the way the fairing is shaped, it's messing up the aerodynamics. So yeah, that's what's happening. Hurry up, loading screen. Let's do this. All right. Now, what happened here? What happened to our first stage? I thought we fixed this. Oh my gosh. Alright. Hold on. I'm not gonna deal with this. We're gonna fix the staging. Throw me like a frisbee is my last name. Throw me like a frisbee. Do you know where the Delaware is? Delaware. I'm gonna assume that's the river. No. If you want me to pinpoint it on the map, I would not be able to point it out. I don't know. Delaware, maybe? So, alright, what's up with the staging? We got this fairing here. Fairing should be before this dude, so... And all these guys, what's up? What's going on here? What happened to our staging? Like, why did it get all wonky? Thought I fixed this. Alright, well that guy should stay up there. Where's this? Alright, this one needs to be down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that looks good. Where is this fairing? This fairing should be right after those rockets here, or the engines. Then the decoupler. Alright, that was weird. I don't know why I did that. Hashtag grammar, the Delaware. Hashtag grammar, sir. Let's see here. I'll get this. So we got the fairing, then that final decoupler, which should also be at the same time with the Separatrons. And then the fairing needs to be on its own stage. Now, the drogue chutes and the parachutes should be on their own. So the drogue chutes should be before parachutes. Everybody knows this. That's a parachute, that's a parachute, parachute. Drogue chutes. That's a drogue chute. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not a heavy payload, so it should be fine. And then that's the final bit. Okay. Cool. We're ready to send this out. How do you know where the Delaware is? Hashtag autocorrect. Alright. SAS. Let's test this out. Hopefully this guy is a little bit more aerodynamic friendly. I'm just gonna let it go straight up, so no gravity turns, just straight up. So far, so good. Looks like it's doing fine now. Corrupted. Praying emoji. Alright. We're doing good so far. And we're gonna get out of the atmosphere. This looks good. We can probably do a gravity turn, but I don't want to do it yet. We'll do it later. We'll test it out. This is getting hot. What's up with that? I think it's more of a graphics thing than temperature. That's weird looking though. Very cool. Alright, so we got out of the atmosphere. I'm not going to worry about testing out this other staging, like all the stuff in the middle. I just need to make sure that this thing can... Okay, we're out of the atmosphere now, so we can start turning a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure all this stuff will work just fine. What I really want to test out is how the return... Oh my gosh, this thing had a lot of power. Look at that. Apple Waps. Well, dadgum, we're gonna have to lower that a little bit. So, okay, let's at least get away from that wreckage before we kill ourselves with it. No, I'm 8. It's starting to look more and more like a... Oh my gosh. Like a ding-dong. Keep it clean, you guys. Keep it clean. It's family-friendly. Family-friendly channel here. You're not wrong, though. I mean, you are correct. But yeah. It's looking a little bit like a ding-dong. But at least it works. So I'm going to kind of do a retrograde thing real quick. I need to lower that Apple Apps because that's going to ruin our whole test. I don't want to go that fast because we won't even get to test it out. So as long as we don't hit the wreckage over there, we'll be fine. And then we'll probably do like a radial burn maybe. Or maybe we'll just coast up to the this iPad, I swear. I definitely gotta save up for a second monitor. That's just the nature of the beast. But I'll work on that later. So until then, no swearing in my Christian game stream. Christian channel, that's right. Hallelujah, amen, and all that stuff. I don't even know. Frick. Yeah, I did have this channel originally for like adults only channel, but I changed my mind and decided to make a family friendly channel. So I don't know why I did that. I just felt like doing it like that. All right, so if we have this thing, if it just kind of goes across the sky like this should work. This is probably what I'm gonna do on Dunna. So. Unreverse card. Try it. You can't. What? Unreverse? What's that? No. All right. Here. Also, we're gonna fix the ding dong situation. All right, you guys. Actually, we can't. Hold on. That's supposed to be part of the design, so that the rover doesn't get damaged. Never mind. I was gonna deploy the fairing, and I just remembered that I wanted to protect the fairing or the rover on its descent from getting roasted. So, uno. Technically not swearing, kid. Don't read this. Does swearing with emojis count? No, honestly, personally, I don't really care. As long as it's not something that will get this channel in trouble. I mean, it's pretty hard to do that. I mean, you got channels like Amaranth and whatever that get away with everything that they get away with. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's not breaking the terms and conditions, honestly, if you swear. Ban, take out the trash. I guess that's what I should say. Just don't break the terms and conditions. So that's where I'm at. So terms and conditions, that's all really I care about. Alright. Prograde. If you read this, you're gay. Guess I'm gay. Because I read it. No, stick in the stone. Ooh. Alright. Let's, we're gonna break off all of this. Decouple. And then we're just going to coast. Coast all the way to about right here. Because we gotta test the return. That's what we need to test out. Now this thing looks like a full-fledged NASA project, which I approve of. We all read it. We are all gay. Well, if we are all gay, and we are all male, then this should be a pretty sweet chat, am I right? We should all enjoy each other's company just a little bit more. Alright. Let's deploy this. Inflate. Why does it say jettison heat shield? I thought I got rid of the staging for this. Is that still a thing? No? I don't see it here on the staging. I guess you can still do it. It's like as an option. Does this make you hungry? Honestly, it does a little bit. It does a little bit. I am kind of hungry. I came straight from one project I was working on to this project. Straight to Twitch, so... I haven't eaten dinner yet. I will tonight, though. I'm gonna stay up all night. Corrupted. Laughing my ass off. Oh man, did I just walk into something? Oh, I did. I did. I get it now. Gamer the man, you burned me good. You burned me good on that one. You did. Corrupted, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. You can laugh a little bit harder. I'm also glad because when this video gets exported onto YouTube, nobody's gonna actually see the chat that I actually walked into. So it's not gonna be a very good fail compilation. So there you go. So laugh it up now while you got the chance. Gabriel the man, 45. More emojis. Alright, so we're going to re-enter now. And this is when we start testing out how this stuff is going to work when we enter Dunna. And I oop. Alright, here we go. We are actually coming in pretty fast too, so that's a good thing. So we get to test all that out. Take a pic. It still won't work very good because then you'll just see the emojis, and then but there's no video. I don't know, man. I guess you can make a meme out of it, but nobody knows who I am, so they don't care. If it goes viral anyway, that'll be good on that'll benefit me. This ship is on fire! Video. There you go. Alright. So we slowed down quite a bit, so it can definitely slow us down. And this is the moment of truth. Once we start descending, we need to be able to separate from this dude, because this will kill us on the way down. There's a couple things you can try. We can either flip. Oh, we can't flip. Alright, got it. It's too heavy on the bottom. I was gonna say we can flip prograde and just like launch it in the other direction, but that's not gonna work. Alright, so we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna wait till it slows down. We are slow, so let's just launch it off now then. 3, 2, 1. Hold on to your butts. That actually worked out really nice. Hey, see you later. Very cool. Alright, then we break off the fairing. And then, let's see here. This thing needs to break off as well. And next up, we're still slowing down. This is awesome. Next up would be the drogue chutes. We're gonna fast forward on this one now. Nice. This is for all you haters that thought this thing was even gonna be a kaboom ship. Haters gonna hate. Oh shoot, but we are upside down though. It should stabilize once these drogue chutes open up. Hey, look at the emojis. Alright, come on. Oh my gosh, are you gonna make us upside down for real? No, I refuse. There we go. Oh no, is it really gonna flip us upside down like this? This is why we test things. Stop it. Stop flipping upside down. Alright, so we have to use the reaction wheel to kind of fight it, but it can definitely fix itself. Oh, that's annoying though. Stop flipping. He lying. Do all these sports. I knew it wouldn't kaboom. That's because the deities always know. They're never wrong. Look at this. Very good, very good. Kaboom. Or, Corrupted. Thanks for believing in me. I would like to thank my parents. I would like to thank my cat for this momentous day that we can now test out that this rover can land on Dunna in one piece. Dude. And also we gotta load one of these guys up on the Hermes, because that would be cool. So. Alright, alright. There's a parachute problem, so back to vehicle assembly. I'm Kaboom God, you're also the Kaboom God. Cthulhu is Kaboom God. Why not? So let's see here. How are we gonna fix this, you guys? It's it wants to flip because obviously it's top heavy, right? So we need something to weigh this down. It's got lots of attachment points. If we can, there are options. We have options. So let's see here. We could put small fuel tanks on the bottom. Let's see here. We could add. What's a good weight? That's not gonna make it too heavy. I was gonna use the ore tanks, but I think the ore tanks are much too large. Yeah, they are. Okay, we can do a reaction wheel. Let's do the reaction wheel. That will help make it heavier on the bottom. And how How are the fairings looking? And not clipping? Nothing's clipping? I think we're good. I don't think it's clipping with the rover. So we're still golden there. Let's see. I do though. Let's see. I'm an active person. Yes, you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Be proud. Yeah, I don't know how else to make this heavier. I mean, I could add more reaction wheels, but that's gonna be like overkill. And I don't like. Yes, I need to weigh it down, but I don't want to do it too much, because then we just end up with a heavy rocket. Something like this, maybe. I don't know if I want to do this though, and I'm not sure if these are gonna end up competing with each other. It would definitely help with our stabilization issue though. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm barely active. It's all good, man. Let's see here. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that'll work? I mean, it worked as it is. And then the extra added reaction wheels will definitely help with at least balancing, like that balancing act that we had to do. So, I think this will work. I think we can launch this to Dunna. So, yeah. I think it'll make it to Dunna. It's gonna be quite the, well, actually, we gotta test it, how far it can go. I mean, that first stage, I already know that thing can go pretty far. And, if we play our cards right, I mean, like, we can totally circularize with the first stage. For sure. We just gotta test if we can do a gravity turn. I play electronic guitar, piano, violin, baritone, saxophone, trumpet, alto saxophone, tenor saxophone, and ukulele. Dude! I'm a little disappointed that you don't play the triangle as well. All that talent was wasted. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. If you can actually do all that. It's actually quite incredible. Alright, let's see where Dunna is positioned real fast. Oh my gosh, Dunna is very, very far away. But it is, let me think here. We're moving faster than Dunna, and we need Dunna to be about right here. So honestly, we would have to swing back around. So actually, we're the ones catching up to Dunna, so maybe if we swing back around closer to Dunna on the back end, we can probably send something forward, across, like so. And drums. Have you played baritone? No. Failure. JK. That was funny. We love you, Gamer the Man. We love you. Alright. So that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to kind of push forward a little bit on the time. Fast forward time a little bit. But I think the rocket can do it. So we're going to launch it. I do want to test the gravity turn. So once we hit it about 200 meters a second, I'm going to start turning. So I think it can handle it. And there we go. It's handling so far pretty good. We're doing alright. But I play baritone saxophone. Okay. You got all the skills. Alright, let's keep an eye on that Apple apps. Not the same. The only instrument I can play is piano. I thought about doing a stream on piano because I do write a little bit of music, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do it. We're not doing it. Alright, boyos. We got a good Apple apps here. Probably didn't even need to go that high. Probably wasted fuel, to be honest. And let's fix our tilt just a little bit right there. There we go. Very nice. All right, and let's dump this fairing. I'll save up a little bit of fuel. There we go. A little bit more. And I think we're good. Switch over to our maneuver node. You won't write me a song, though. I probably won't write a song. Even if the gods demand it. Because I like to think of myself as a titan. And in Greek mythology, the titans stomp the gods. So I'm going to consider myself a titan. Alright. Oh, I forgot to mention flute and clarinet. What the heck, man? Are you like a one-man band? Hey, Blue, can you play Fur Elise and Flight of the Bumblebee? I don't know how to play those songs. To be completely honest. Like I said, I write actually, I've never even heard of those songs. I come back to life. Ooh, it'll be the epic battle for the eternities then. My kind of battle. I love a fight you can't win. All right. Let's oh my gosh, come on, iPad. Work with me. I can't see the dashboard when you do this. There we go. For shame, iPad. For shame. Alright. While it struggles there, let's move on. Okay, Rip. Bro, now that's what? You're leaving us hanging. That's what? Alright. Warp ahead. Let me drive the boat. Alright, we're going to do our maneuver here. You know what? It's probably a good thing that this first stage isn't circularizing completely, because that is a large bit of space junk to have in your orbit. And I have a lot of space stations that are depending on not getting hit by space junk. So it's best that they fall back to the surface of Kerbin. Look up human culture. Let me do this first. Look up human culture. Wouldn't that like encompass everything though? Alright. Now that we got our circularization, doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I prefer it to be like this because now we got a sweet periapse that will make us go very, very fast. Now, we gotta plan our trip. If Dunna is clear over here, and we were to launch our ship, it's gonna shoot it to the right. Dunna's gonna take a bit to come back to this area, so it's not gonna work at this current stage. I mean, let's see here. And I'll show you what I mean here. So let's play with the periapse here. I'm gonna add a maneuver, and we're gonna back up. Now, if we hit prograde and just simply escaped the atmosphere or Kerbin's sphere of influence as target, we would not meet up with Dunna. So, because Dunna would be over here, it looks like, by the time we hit or enter Dunna's orbit, Dunna will be here. So obviously that's not going to work. Have you, let's see, what's the point? W for Wumbo. Have you even heard of music? Nope, never heard of music before my whole life. Except for Panic at the Disco. You guys saw my shirt. I don't listen to anything else. So yeah, so we're just gonna have to fast forward. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. So let's do that. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. Let these planets kind of do some. Oh my gosh, really? Also, that is a lot of science. That's also gonna get annoying. Have you even heard of Illuminati? Dun dun dun. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the tracking station because this is much too slow. So, tracking station. Can't wait that long. Alright, so let's fast forward a little bit. So Dunna needs to kind of be coming up behind Kerbin, because we need to send our probe outward to kind of meet up with Dunna. Cookies never crumble if they're immortal. Facts, man. He's just spitting facts. Life, do you have one? I mean, if you're a god, then, I mean, that is the life. Let's see, man. We're getting there. Let's stop it here. I want to test this out. Because maybe we can have a prograde and just kind of meet up with Kerbin somewhere on, or with Dunna somewhere on this side here. So I think we can make that work. So let's go back to Ivysaur. Ivysaur. Alright. Let's see. Periaps. Oh, is the Apoaps facing the sun now? That's annoying. Nah. No, it works out. Let's just keep the Periaps there. Fire up a prograde. And just escape. Alright. It appears that this is not going to work. So it looks like we do need to do it on the other side of the planet. There we go. Let's fire off in the correct direction. Alright, so that looks a little bit more promising. You see how when we enter the orbit of Dunna will be right here. So we can probably make this work. Maybe. We might have to let this drift a bit more. Because this is already becoming an expensive burn. Alright. So, still not good enough. I'm chilling on Jupiter. What you think? Yeah, man. You and Jupiter just hanging out. Not with Titans, though. That would ruin the party. Alright, so we still need to do tracking station. Get a little closer to Dunna. Blue, I'm coming to your house. Please don't. You'll scare my cat. Let's see here. Ivysaur. Alright, so let's try this. Why not? Laughing my ass off. Because, I don't know. I'm just one of those people. I'm not a good host. And I don't have a lot of food in my pantry, you'll starve to death. So I'm just looking out for your health. There's just enough food to feed the cat. And then, that's it. Alright, so I think we're getting a little closer here now. Let's see. Will that work? Let's slow down. Let's fly this up. Alright, alright. Where's the sun? So we're gonna have to do a maneuver probably like around here. I have souls to eat. Hey, you know what? That's a good point. You can eat some souls. Let's see, but cats... Dude, cats actually have souls, though. Not a lot to... Oh! We had a collision course with something. What are we hitting? Is it the mun? Are we hitting the mun? What are we colliding with? Yeah, it's the mun. Gosh, dang it, mun. We had such a good encounter with Dunna. Don't mess. And now no, that's gonna ruin everything. Here, I have an idea. Now, Dunna's not gonna change a lot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let this like rotate like once or twice. I have souls to eat. The planet. Yeah, it's... So we had a good encounter with Dunna. Problem is we're gonna run straight into the mun trying to escape Kerbin's atmosphere. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let it orbit around the planet one more time. There we go. And just let the mun get out of the way a little bit. And then we'll just make a new maneuver behind this guy. So when we're ready, we can meet up with Dunna. So, bam. See this? That's what we wanted. See, this is gonna be a really cheap burn. 26 seconds to get the Dunna. That's all we gotta do. Just a little tweak here. Nope. Radial burn in the other direction. Bam. That's an encounter with Dunna. Planet plus ship equals kaboom. Yeah, man. If we hit the planet wrong, we will kaboom. And it'll be a sad day for Kerbals. Because their precious rover is gonna explode. So we're pretty on point here. It looks good. I like this. I like what we're seeing here. So let's do that. That's our new course that we're plotting. Now that the mun's out of the way. Freaking mun. Who does the mun think he is? Or she? We don't know. Alright, 16 seconds to the burn. Look at this. We even get to keep our middle stage at Dunna. This is going to be great. Alright, so let's start burning now. This is a 23-second burn. I'm not sure if there's going to actually be enough fuel. I mean, this thing's going to be on fumes. But hey, you know, whatever. We can probably adjust course just ever so slightly so that we actually collide with Dunna, so that we can get rid of that middle stage and avoid space junk. Alright, so we got 0.5. What does our actual plot look like now? Yes, very nice. So we are, for shizzle, going to have a meetup with Dunna now. So we got that. We know this now. Like it is assured. Now we can probably do a little bit of adjustment with the fuel that we got left to actually smash into Dunna. Let's see. Emojis. Let's see. You got knife, unhappy face, dead face, banana. Oh, it looks like a tea bag, Halo style. Gamer the man. Come on. All right. As we float away. Oh my gosh. No. Resume flight. Hold on. Cancel. Problem. And I did not think of this. No. We don't have a signal. What? How did I do this? There's no way to get a signal off to this thing. Unless we break the fairing. Which I couldn't do anyway, even if I wanted to. Because we don't have... Rip life. Kaboom ship, you were right, man. Kaboom ship. All because of an antenna. That was our one flaw. He didn't say GN, I'm waiting. Gosh dang it. Alright, and we can't revert the flight. So, this guy, now I don't know if it like gets close to the other probe, that might get the signal back up and running. So, just in case, we're going to send a second Ivysaur. So, a second Ivysaur that's a little bit better, because we are in the perfect position to send something to Dunna, so one flight won't affect anything. So we're just gonna spend a lot more money getting this thing up into space. He didn't say GN. GN, I'm waiting. Life. Is dead. So, fun fact about me, you guys, I'm a little old school because since I grew up in Idaho, I actually don't know a lot of acronyms for the internet. I mean, I grew up with a TV that had an antenna, and we stuck styrofoam at the top of that antenna just to have signal, just to have channels on our TV. That's how old school I am. We even had a rotary phone at one point. Some of you guys probably don't even know what a rotary phone is. But that is the fact of my life. So, you might have to... It's short for good night, Blue. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, Gamer the Man, for helping this old school person understand a few little acronyms on the internet. Alright, let's send this up. Oh, no, don't send it up. We need to fix our problem here. We got a big issue. A big problem. And that problem is... the problem is this. Let's stick the antenna right here so we can at least talk. And they're gonna add a few bigger antennas. Nah, this is too heavy. Let's just add an antenna to every single one of these. Antenna here. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Antenna here. I'm gonna move the antenna down a little bit. There we go. An antenna here. Okay. This thing is getting the Dunna. What is the mass of the rocket in the second stage? I don't know how to actually check the mass on the second stage. It's not that heavy, because it only consists of this right here. Because literally, like this rocket, all of this is actually quite light once the fairing is dumped. And really, it's just fairing. That's the weight of most of this, and the fuel. Because this really is just relatively pretty light. I grew up with a potato, by the way. I'm 23. I grew up with a potato too. But not just a potato. I grew up with a state full of potatoes. Lots of potatoes. In fact, let me tell you the story of how I almost got killed from a large pile of potatoes, alright? Here's a fun fact. So, there was a day I was heading home. This was back in my high school days, so it was a while ago. I'm a little older than you guys think. So that's a fun fact again, but that's a story for another time. So anyway, I just don't age. I'm also immortal. That's what I'm trying to say. So, anyway, so I was driving home, right? And there's this building next to the train station that picks up cargo. But, and by this railroad track, or by the train station, there was a pile of potatoes so big that I couldn't see the train station, okay? So the pile of potatoes blocked my view. And because there was a pile of potatoes there that was so large and so big, it's taller than the building, okay? That I couldn't see the signal for the train. So when I passed that pile of potatoes and crossed the railroad track, there was a train behind this pile of potatoes. And it was moving. And my car went straight across the railroad track, and that train came right across, and I almost died. So there is the story. Spoiler alert, though. I survived. Did not get killed by a train. And here I am today, playing Kerbal Space Program, so life is good. I grew a beard at 13. Nice. Let's see here. Oh, this rocket is wobbling just a little bit more than the last one did, but still holding on pretty stable. We're doing alright. We're doing good. Doing A-okay. But we do have another one. I'm gonna let that one drift all the way to Dunna. Oh, that's sad that you survived, JK. Sad day. Because now I'm gonna wreak havoc on the world now that I lived. The world will see my wrath. Alright. Now let's add a maneuver. Oh my gosh, let's fix that. That is horrendous. That is hideous. Hideous. Hideous, hideous. I don't want to see it. Out of my sight. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect. I just need it to be aligned. That's all I'm going for. So it might have to be a little bit fixed because there's a little bit of tilt in our orbit here. Stump this fairing. Why the heck do we have it? Autocorrect sucks. Yep. It does. I've said some pretty stupid stuff in the past. I wish I could recite it to you, but I honestly can't remember it anymore. Oh, is my rover clipping? It is a little bit. It should be okay, but that's annoying. Alright, we are getting close to our maneuver node. Oh, and before we get too far, where are my antennas? Before there's a mistake. Deploy this thing. Extend the antenna. Before there's a problem. Alright, now we got our signal. It's been off for the entire time. By the way, you never turned the background music back on. Oh, really? Okay, here, let me bring that back. Can you hear that? Let me know. Can you hear that? I'm not sure if you can hear it. Alright, so switching back to the game. Okay, you can hear it now? Perfect. What was I doing? Yes, I was flying a spaceship. We gotta deliver this rover to Dunna. They ordered a rover. They ordered a pizza, and we gotta make sure they get their pizza. And then we gotta also confirm, we don't know what Dunna is made out of. As far as the Kerbals in this game are concerned, in this save, nobody's actually landed on Dunna. So, we gotta find out. We gotta get to the bottom of this mystery. Alright, let's dump this stage. So long, first stage. Peace out. Alright, let's get that middle stage going. Alrighty. Just need to make sure. We just need to circularize. We don't need anything fancy pantsy. Just above that Carmen line's good enough. Perfect. Alright. Let's plot our course again. Where's the sun? So it should be... Oh, perfect. That periapsis is right where I would like to have it. Alright. I'm gonna zoom out. Let's get... Let's see. Where's Dunna? Dunna, where you at? And... It's a little different than last time's... Oh, we don't even have to do a radial burn. Just pure prograde. That is textbook right there. It's nice when you're at the right, like, transfer window. Did you Bob Ross, or did you high-res Bob Ross? In this case, it's actually high-res. I knew that if Dunna and Kerbin were at this alignment, that's a lot easier to send stuff to Dunna. Because all you have to do is prograde. Boom, you're there. Easy, cheap burn. Instant Dunna. Life is great. So, but it has to be at this transfer window. So, if this changes, it gets really difficult sending the stuff to Dunna in any other area. I mean, like I did show you guys earlier as I was testing out the maneuver nodes. I was trying to see if I can get a cheaper one early on, but I mean, it's hard to force a maneuver without making a super expensive burn. But when you have stuff like this, like the transfer windows in the right places, the burns are actually quite cheap. So, like you can see here, 26 seconds. Like, we're gonna be getting to Dunna using just our middle stage. So, yeah, struts. Yep. We're actually not even using struts now. I think the rover has some struts. Actually a lie. The rover has some struts. But, that's it. And, okay, is this us? No, that's Sputnik. What's up, Sputnik? So, alrighty. Swinging around, we're gonna make our Dunna burn. I'm gonna see if we can save that other rover. Because there is a satellite by Dunna, alright? Which can mean we can probably get a signal to it once it gets close enough to that relay. So we might have two rovers in this situation. And that'll be cool, because then we can land two things. So if one rover fails, the other one can catch up. So plus this guy has a relay on its ship too. So we might be able to double signal this thing. You forgot everything. I probably did, to be honest. There's always something that I forgot. I always forget something important. As you can tell, I forgot the antennas, which messed up the whole mission. All right. Bam. Good enough. Let's check our trajectory. Oh, we overshot it just a tiny bit. Not a big deal though. Not a big deal at all. We can easily make a few adjustments early on to try to get to that spot. Let's see here. Bam, and that is it. All we needed to do. I'm just gonna do a little bit more for good measure. And then we're gonna zoom up, get to this next maneuver. This is a very slow burn. We don't need to do anything crazy for that. It's just a very minor adjustment. Let's see, 7. Alright, I'm gonna start burning now. It's gonna be very slow. Oh my gosh. I think I messed it up a little bit more. That was my bad. Yeah, I did. Daggum. So let's try this again. Not mess up this the burn, please. Okay, there we go. We're back on track. Let's make sure we're actually on the maneuver node. That was a low res Bob Ross moment, by the way. Bob Ross with struts, Bob Ross without struts. That's right, man. Can't have this low res crap going on. So this is a 2-second burn because I messed up on that last bit. So now it's a little more expensive. But honestly, 2 seconds is still not bad. Okay. How are we doing? Did we get the encounter? No, we didn't. We're getting there, though. Oop, that's too much. I just need like a small radial burn. Oh my gosh, you're going too fast. I can see it. Alright, I need at least a minute ahead. Okay, that's 3 minutes. That's too much. There we go, 1 minute. I just need like a little bit more. There we go. It's a 0.1 seconds. Came here the man. Facepalm. Yeah, I did mess up that maneuver just a little bit. But it is a forgivable mistake as far as space travel is concerned. There we go. We got our maneuver. Now all we gotta do is just drift. And we got our signal working. Everything's good. So let's warp ahead. And there it is. Okay, so warp. I'm gonna see if we can get a signal to our little dude here. If it's at all possible. If not, then that guy's toast. Alright, let's fast forward. I don't see any signals coming to that guy. I think he's a goner. I mean, yeah, he's gonna make it to Dunna, but nah. He won't make it. Consider that guy toast. But there we go. So this is the transfer window. And it's very easy. So we just kind of drift and enter into Dunna's orbit. This guy is going to enter or Dunna's sphere of influence a little sooner than we are. About right here. But, you know, we don't have any control of it. So, in fact, hold on. Oh. Slow down. Tracking center. That guy is really close to Dunna. I want to see if we can salvage it. We're going to try. We're going to try our best. By the way, I won't be able to be here tomorrow night or the week of April 10th. I'm going camping. Alright, man. No problem. It's not an issue. We'll just we'll see you when you get here. When you come back. We'll be waiting. We'll be waiting. So I'll be here. We'll all be here. We're not going anywhere. Alright. This guy, still no signal. Which is a shame. Can't see Dunna though. Where's Dunna? Oh, it's above us. There it is. Yep, we can't, there's no way to get a signal to this guy, so I don't know what else to do. He's toast. Ivysaur 1 is dead. Dead in space because we couldn't get a signal to it. Ah, it's a shame. It's a shame for sure. So, let's just go to Ivysaur number 2. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. Ivysaur 2. Let's keep an eye on this guy. Ivysaur 2. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bump. Alright. Let's just face Prograde, because why not? Just skip ahead. Warp. Let's see here. Okay. Warping ahead. Okay, well, I guess I will get some sleep, dude. I got driving to do in 2 hours. Oh man, you're gonna miss the Dunna encounter. That's alright, man. You can watch it later. So, nope. Have a great night's sleep. Peace. Have a good trip. Enjoy the East Coast for me. I love New York City. Or New York in general, so. Good place. But, I'll see you on the next stream. Like I said, I'm trying to go from Mondays through Wednesdays as my streaming schedule. I'm going for it. I'm trying to commit. And I'm trying to make that happen. Anything outside of that, it's just a bonus stream, right? Bonus stream. For those of you who get that joke. Alright. Good luck. Bye. Alright, man. Peace out. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Looking forward to seeing you in the future chats. Alright, we're getting close to the Dunna now. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Let's warp ahead. We need to get into the Sphere of Influence. Let's just keep going. And then when we get there, we're gonna do a retrograde burn. And I'm gonna try to get into a collision course with Dunna so I can properly get rid of that middle stage without creating space junk. If I can help it. Alright, so we got some time before we exit Dunna's Sphere of Influence. How much time have we got? We got 1 day, 2 hours, and 32 minutes to figure something out. So, we'll definitely get it though. For sure. Without a doubt. I just want to see if I can destroy that middle stage. By hitting retrograde really hard. So can we... Is it possible? How much? Oh, not even close. No, middle stage is shooting out into deep space. That's what middle stage is gonna do. Yeah, alright, middle stage. Well, you tried. Let's just burn off all of this speed here. It might be able to bring this close to 0. Nope, I lied. Not even close. Just wasn't enough. But, I mean, for a middle stage, it did fantastic. Alright, now we got this new guy here. Boom! Oof. I almost did an oopsie. I almost without thinking, I could have jettisoned this antenna and scrubbed the whole mission by mistake. That would have been bad. So let's just do this. I don't even care what happens to these antennas. I just need to make sure we can talk to our probe here. Alright, so we're slowing down a little bit. It's gonna be a bit before I start to see this actually doing something. Slow down, slow down. This needs to get down to something close to 0. It just needs to slow down a lot. That's what we're trying to do. So we're moving really fast. And then once we get closer to Dunna, I'm going to be using Dunna's atmosphere to slow down the rest of the way. If I can help it. There we go, we're getting there. We'll start seeing some curvature here on the trajectory. There we go. Yeah, this thing, we gotta slow down quite a bit. Like I said, close to 0. Before we get full circularization. And boom, circularized. 39.4 meters. So yep, that was close to 0, alright. So I think what would be cheaper here? We can either swing all the way back around. That would be cheaper. And just bring this over some more. Cause that's like, oh, look at that. 1 second burn. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. And let's just make sure that we are getting really close to doing that. Because we need to enter its atmosphere. Slow down. Now, my worry... We're coming in at polar orbit. I don't want to land in any of the polar regions. I want to land... I want to land in the red area. Somewhere in the red deserts. So, that's a thing. If I hardcore retrograde here, that could do it. My next worry is that we're going to be moving very, very fast. But, I mean, we'll hit Dunna. For sure. So let's just do that. And let's see, what direction are we heading? See, node in 70 days. Oh. Node in a few hours. That's what I wanted. It's just a few hours. So I think that's the collision course. So when we get to about here, I'll start burning with that last stage and slow ourselves down a little bit more so we don't come hitting Dunna way too fast. If you know what I mean? So, let's warp ahead. I like this maneuver, so let's do it. Warp here. There we're going to do it. This is happening, people. Coming to Dunna. A little bit more. Come on. We got... Says 25 seconds or 25 seconds. 25 minutes. Gotta drop that a little bit more so we can see. 15 minutes now. A little bit more. Come on. Let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute. I say that's good enough. This doesn't have to be perfect, so let's just make sure that our trajectory resembles what we planned out. Alright. Bam. Close enough. I like it. So now we're moving ahead. There's our satellite. Alright, this is the part that it has to struggle because it's moving way slow up here by this apoapse. But when we get closer to our periapse, it's gonna be screaming. Like, it's gonna be going insanely fast. Insanely fast. So here he goes. We're falling down, falling down. This is when it gets scary. We're gonna be picking up speed here real soon. And it's gonna go high. I'm gonna guess like I don't know, actually I'm not gonna make any guesses. I was gonna say 2,000 meters a second, but it could go up to 3. Still getting there, still getting there. I have to get ready to hit my slash button here. Oh, you know what? We're actually moving way slower than I thought. I thought we were gonna be picking up a lot more speed than this. But then again, there's still a day. Woo! Alright. What are we looking at here? Gonna be hitting Dunna kind of on the side. Let's go a little bit more. I mean, 500 meters a second, like, that's nothing. Our rockets could definitely manage that kind of a speed. Alright, so we're gonna start facing retrograde, though. Alright, so I was totally wrong. We are moving quite a bit slower than I totally thought was gonna happen. So... I thought we were going to be moving at least 2,000 meters a second. This relay is going to help a lot too. Getting a signal down to the surface. That's why we sent it. It was like a stream about a month ago that we did, but we got it here. We even have a satellite over in Eve too right now. So, here we go. So let's start retrograding just a little bit. I want to get rid of this upper stage. There's no need for it. So long, upper stage. Now let's get this next guy going. Woo! Peace. Get wrecked. All right, so we got about 1,000 meters that has to be shaved off. I'm not worried about shaving off that speed though, because we have so much Delta V still on board. So yeah, so we'll let this guy burn out all the fuel. Just slow ourselves down. And as it does that, so we're coming pretty... you know what? It might not even be done, finished, like... It probably won't finish burning all its fuel. Because the amount I gave it was a lot. So... yeah, so there's that. Alright, so there's one more issue here. I don't think this antenna is going to survive the drop. So we might have to dump the fairing so that our rover can talk to the relay over there. Because there is a relay. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Oh, shoot, the relay is going to be going behind us. So hopefully everything works according to plan. We might lose signal. Oh man, I just yawned. What is wrong with me? Alright. I wish I can like fast forward this part, but while the engine's running, it won't fast forward. I think I have to dump the fairing, you guys. Because no, I'm gonna F5 because I can see it clipping and it's making me nervous. So let's see, F5. Deploy. Alright. It worked out just fine. So this guy's equipped with a little antenna that just goes 24/7, so should be okay. We're coming down slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Now, this is where the decision comes in. Do I keep that engine and keep slowing ourselves down? Or do I choose to deploy the heat shield now and let that slow us down once we hit the atmosphere? I definitely don't want to have this on board or connected while we get close to the atmosphere. So I'm definitely going to dump it before that. So even, once I see the needles start moving, we're dumping this. And then we're going to inflate the shield, and the shield's going to provide resistance against the atmosphere. And that should bring us down the rest of the way. In one piece. And I'm going to deploy this guy to see if it survives on the descent, because we need to be able to send a signal to this guy. Still. And it does have an antenna. It's just the cheap one. So it's going to need a bigger relay to send the signal down to it. Alrighty. I don't know when the atmosphere begins, actually. It's kind of a mystery to me, to be honest. Alright. I wish I could speed this up faster, but I can't. All I can do is either wait for the fuel to go out. And this thing was probably more efficient than I wanted it to be. Too much fuel for this tiny little engine. But we are moving. Alright, so 200. I'm just gonna turn it off. I'm gonna let ourselves pick up speed. Because now we're just moving too slow. But we will pick up speed. There's no doubt about that. In fact, I think I'm going to dump it. Because we're not moving that fast. So let's just get rid of it. Say so long to that engine. I say it's time to inflate the shield. Alrighty. I'm interested to see if this thing is going to survive or not. I'm going to open up this one too. Because this guy, its own purpose, the reason I put it there was exactly just to talk to the surface in case all other communication failed to get to the rover. Alright. We'll be hitting the atmosphere soon. Oh, we're hitting it now. Now, since we're a bigger object, more resistance, we're probably past this guy here real soon. But then again, this guy's a lot heavier. Alright, see ya. I guess it's gonna beat us on the descent. It will hit the surface before we do. Alright. So, no awesome re-entry flames. We were moving a little too slow for that. But it's all good. But you are slowing down, see that? It's the resistance. Oh, there it is. We're hitting some air now. And we're doing a little bit better than I thought we were going to be doing. In fact, I'm just going to kind of keep this status quo for a second. Let's warp ahead. Oh, did that thing crash? I think it hit the ground. Nice. And, let's see, we got 7,000 meters. Let's dump this thing at about 5,000. Actually, maybe even 4,500. Yeah, 4,500, we'll dump it. And, good news. The relays were fine. Getting the signal out. Okay. Let's dump that. Let's get our drogue chutes going. Oh, that was too easy. Textbook. Keeping the adding reaction wheels though helped a lot with this the flipping over problem that we had. But yeah, we're doing good. The delivery system did what it was supposed to. And get a little bit closer, then we'll dump. There we go. Let these parachutes do their thing. 11 meters a second, 10 meters a second. Very nice, that looks good. So, we might break a reaction wheel, but that's it. I'm not too worried about anything else. But we should totally survive this, no problem. Yeah, we did. Like I said, we'll probably break one reaction wheel. And then we did break a reaction wheel. Now, here's the next bit. Order of business. Can we talk to our... Can we talk to our rover? It looks like we can. And we got this little landing pad here too that'll help beam a signal back, but as soon as this guy breaks off, there will be no signal to this guy here. So I'm not sure. We should probably just extend this. I'm not sure if this thing is going to actually work. Alright, moment of truth, everybody. There we go. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed on Dunna. And it is looking good. Everything looks good. The rover is happy. The solar panel is getting a little bit blocked. What was that? What just fell? That looked like some man-made stuff. Okay, we gotta turn off this, toggle the torque. There we go. As I said, we gotta turn off that reaction wheel. It's too powerful for that rover. What is this? What broke? I don't even know what that is. What is this? It's definitely man-made, but I don't know what. It just like rained down from the sky for a second. Alright. The battery is holding up really good, so that RTG is doing its job. Solar panel, I don't think is not. Oh, it is. It's doing fine. We're good. Very cool. Let's go do some science, you guys. Here's the surface thing, so let's run the analysis. Very cool. Can we send this back? Transmit the data. Communitron done? Is it done? That was quick. Log gravity. Okay, there we go. So let's transmit this. See how the batteries do. Oh! It almost uses the whole battery. So we gotta be careful when sending signals out. Alright. Let's go find some of those like environment anomalies. Maybe we can scan something. Like that little thing. Maybe that's scannable. The little rocks. I don't know. I feel like it should be something that's scannable. That little guy right there. You probably can't see on your screens, but there's a little dot right here. I'm gonna go check that out. Alright. Let's turn on the brakes. Like this little thing. What is this? Ah, okay. Let's back up a little bit. Where's our arm? Here we go. See, scan Dunna stone. Alrighty. It's clipping with everything, but whatever. We're scanning, and that's what matters. We're getting some science done. Let's see. Geologists on Kerbin hope to determine much from this from just a chunk of rock, including the most important question: was there life on Dunna? And if so, how many shapes did it come in? Your scan has collected some, but not all of the information available. Come back later with a better sensor. Ah, okay. Very cool. So let's send this out. Let's transmit. Not enough electric charge. Well, daggum. Let's warp ahead. We'll get that battery back. Let's do this. I don't know how long it'll take. Oh, here we go. Alright, transmit. Bam. So, yeah, we gotta be careful with when we send the signals out, because it uses the battery quite a bit. Let's get temperature. Okay, we'll just hold on to that one. And let's take a look at the atmosphere here. Log pressure data. Ah, alright. Mystery goo. This will be the last time we get to use it. And alright. Oh, seismic data. Log seismic data. Not a lot of seismic. Okay, that's funny. Because the planet's dead, obviously. Cool. So, how's the battery looking? We'll probably send one more thing. Let's log the, or send the temperature. So, review data. Let's send that. Let's see how the battery does. Oh, that sensor's fine. Perfect. Let's take a look at it here. Did we send... I guess we sent the gravity data already. Oh, because the satellite, the relay satellite got the gravity. So... let's review this data. We can send that. See how the battery does. Did alright. So I guess... I don't know why, but that one bit took forever. The scanning one. But these ones are scanning just fine. Or sending just fine, so. There we go, you guys. We got our first rover successfully on Dunna. We'll probably load one of these guys up onto the Hermes as well. Just so we have some stuff to send down. But this will be the first step in getting our Dunna colonization thing going. That's why we're building the Hermes, is to build this massive operation going on here. So it's gonna work out. We're gonna build like a whole dealio here on Dunna. So very cool. Very cool, everybody. Oh, one more thing. This can't be named the same as the other Ivysaur because Ivysaur 1 is dead. So we'll make this Ivysaur 2. And then we'll just destroy Ivysaur, normal Ivysaur in the tracking station. Because that guy is gone. That thing has saw Dunna and passed Dunna. Just zoom. And that was it. And that was all she wrote. Alright, let's see here. Gotta destroy Ivysaur. Where you at? There you are. So poor little Ivysaur is now just drifting into deep space. Well, I guess not totally deep space, just drifting and orbiting the sun here. So it looks like it was gonna come close to Kerbin here eventually, but not anytime soon. But we're gonna destroy it. So long, Ivysaur. Sorry to see you go. I'm sure you would have done great. Ivysaur 2 is now going to run the show on Dunna. I would like to send a rover over to Eve too. I mean, that would be kind of fun. Eve's pretty easy to send stuff to. But there you go. Now we do got space junk. Let's get rid of that. This is not space junk I want to actually send the ship to and destroy, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Goodbye, space junk. Low orbit taxi. I thought this thing would burn up in the atmosphere, but I guess because it goes way below that Kármán line. We're gonna fly it. We're gonna check out the situation, why it's not burning up in the atmosphere. Oh, look at this. It's just barely nicking it. So it's gonna take like a million bazillion years to slow down to that level. Because it's already past the periapse. Because I was hoping it would slow down and just drop out of the sky. But it looks like it's not going to do that. Also, there's something floating over there. What is that? Oh, it's Minmus. That's Minmus. Okay, I thought it was like some piece of debris. I was like, what the heck? That's Minmus floating over there. Gotcha. All right. Now I know why this thing is not burning up. It's because it's not low enough. Let's try this. Oh no. Good job, man. Hey, Similari. If you're heading out, I'll see you later. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm looking forward to talking to you, chatting to you guys later on in future streams. So hey, you know what? Have a great night. Have a great night. And yeah. Thank you so much again for following. Alright. We're just gonna destroy this guy. Tracking station. Leave. We're gonna destroy it. Get rid of it. And then we're gonna add on to our capital ship now. We did our Dunna mission. Capital ship time. So let's see. Also Ivysaur or the junk. I don't know. Oh my gosh! I didn't want to do that. Ugh. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Daggum. Daggum. Alright. Let's do this again. I hate these loading screens. Spare me. Just to destroy it. That's what I wanted. Alright. Let's go back to the hangar bay. We need to save the Ivysaur ship. It works really well. So it's a really good rover ship or delivery system. So we gotta save that. Anything that's a success, we gotta save it. It's auto save ship. This is the one we need. Yep, that one. Save it, and then let's see here. I'm gonna start deleting some of these here, because we're not gonna ever use them again. It's like this Minmus lander. Just delete it. Munlander. We don't need it. The Munlanders anymore. Red Rover is a different lander or different rover. It was a good rover, but at the same time it had some flaws. So, but I want to send a bigger rover like this in the future. So we're gonna keep working on it. Probably not tonight, but it's a good rover. I like it. Deep Space Crew Cabin. That one's gonna get deleted. We gotta clean this up a little bit. First to orbit. Clean that up. Get rid of it. Garbage truck ship. Oh, we're keeping garbage truck. Garbage truck ship stays. That thing is very useful. Mirror 2.0. We're gonna delete that one. We don't need it. Red Rover Atmosphere. Oh, yeah, we need to keep that one. Let's see, satellites. Small trailer. Yeah, we're gonna keep the trailer. Space station ring. Definitely delete. That was a nightmare. Untitled spacecraft. Okay, let's delete that one too. Sputnik. We're keeping Sputnik. I love Sputnik. Alright, Hermes engine, Hermes midsection, Hermes, I guess probably cockpit. Deep Space Gateway. We're gonna delete the Deep Space Gateway. We don't need it. CubeSat mothership. I'm gonna keep the CubeSat. Because it's very handy. I kinda wanna send one of these to Dunna. to cover the whole surface with a signal, so we can always have signal to our rovers. So we're keeping that. Might delete the crybaby though. I might. I haven't decided. I'm gonna hold on to it a little longer and we'll see. But yeah. Alright, so let's build hit new. We need an array system. So I'm gonna build this. We need a big old array. A big one. Is that the big one? Yeah, that's the big one. We need the big one. Because our ship in space, the Hermes, does not have a means of communication currently. Is there no good way to make this connect? There we go. Something that's more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, we're gonna have this kind of tilted like so. This is what we're gonna plant on top of our Hermes ship. Like I said, the Hermes does not have a relay system. So alright, so battery and reaction wheel. This is actually gonna be a really light payload. It's gonna be kind of awesome actually. I'm excited to have a light payload for once. Coupling. Senior docking port, where you at? Okay. Let's flip that around there. Bam. It's gonna need, on top of this, it's gonna need some power generation. So I'm gonna give it solar panels. And then I'm gonna give it some monopropellant. Because we need to be able to control this. So monopropellant. And it doesn't need a lot. I mean, because of how light this thing is. So let's see, we got 20, 7.5. That's not monopropellant at all. So let's do the 20. So we got what? 60 monopropellant in total? Yeah. Thruster blocks. Throw those down. Alright. And hopefully this weight ratio thing is gonna work out just fine. I think that's it. There's not a lot really to do with this. It just needs to connect with our ship. Could add one of these just for good measure, just to cover our bases. And that looks good. Now next bit, coupler. And we're gonna need a, yep. Actually, we don't need something that big. It's gotta be small. Like very small. There we go. Something like this. And just the right kind of reaction wheel for this now. Shoot. I wanted some way to be able to send this down because this is going to create space junk. There's no good way to do it. Oh, actually there is. There's a way to do this. Alright. That way it's not such an awkward shape. Ah. It's gonna stay awkward shape anyway, no matter what I do. It's fine. No, I don't really care. So let's throw that on here. Throw that there. Needs a battery. So we'll throw on 2 batteries right here. Should be plenty for this. And then we're going to throw on a means of communication. This time we're actually going to remember. And this thing can fly itself back into Kerbin and blow up. Now where's the one I'm looking for? That's the guy. And yeah, I think we're good. Let's get some, let's throw some lights on. Let's see here, lights. What kind of lights am I looking for here? Alright, so we'll do that. Switch them on. Do a rotate. Have them rotate inward a little bit more. To illuminate our super sweet whatever. I don't know. Lights on. Alright. Gonna rotate a little bit more. And let's play with the colors. I'm gonna bring down the green and the red. So we can have a cool blue color. And then this one can have a little bit more of a that is very, very purple. There we go. I think I'm gonna add some green to these ones. Just make it a little bit of a different shade of blue. There we go. That looks more like the Blue Nebula theme colors. Blue Nebula Studio theme colors, right? Coming up. Alright, so now I think that's all we need as far as this goes. We could probably wrap this up into a fairing and call it good. Coupling. Whoop, nope. Way too big. And probably too small. I mean, it's the right size, but for what I'm going for, I just kind of want a bigger rocket. You know what? No, we're keeping this size. We're going to do root parts on all of these guys. Because if you don't strut your stuff, then your ship gets attacked by the Kraken and you're toast. Alright, auto strut, root parts. There we go. Get all this stuff out of the way real quick. So I don't want any weird wonky stuff happening. Root parts. I wish I could just make that like a default though. When doing root part like auto struts, like hey, I just want a default where it's on. If that makes sense. Auto strut, root parts. Actually, that should be grandparent part, and so should you. Grandparent part. Perfect. Fairings. Let's see. Payloads. Can we do a slightly smaller one? Will it work? Will it encompass everything we need? If it can, fantastic. Oh, well. So technically, as far as the game is concerned, yeah, it can, but this looks ugly. Ah, man. There is a way we can get around this. So let's see. Let's delete the fairing. We're going to keep it. The design. We're just going to make a little change. Robotics. We are getting into some robotics. Let's do the hinge. And then we'll just slap that on there. This guy will just delete. There, so that way it's straight up. and then we can just bend it when we need to. So let's see here. How do I change the angle? Target angle. Oh, here we go. So there we go. So this is what I wanted. So this is a little satellite thing that can move and fix itself. Okay. That's what I was going for. That looks cool. And now we can put the fairing around it. Alright, so build this fairing up. And very good. Everything is behaving the way it should. I don't like the way a fairing looks though. It looks ugly. Ugliest fairing though. Let's try this again. There we go. I don't want it to look stupid. Aesthetics is kind of my life. There we go. Now it just looks like a giant grain of rice. Alright. I think that looks cool though. I like it. Let's look at some. That looks like the right shape. That's good. Nope. Alright. Coupling. It's gonna be interesting rocket. Let's see. It's gonna be a very light rocket. That's for sure. We could do something like this. Let's do an orange themed rocket. Why not? Truss mount. Tank butt and truss mount. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Just because it looks cool. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna add this piece here. It's a little bit bigger. And there we go, make it a little bit, just a tad wider. My dashboard keeps turning off. I can't see stuff. Alright. Bam. Engine. Probably not that. That's not a very good middle stage engine. We can do this. That's a much more powerful. Holy crap, that's a lot. 1375 kilonewtons of thrust in atmosphere. 1500 in a vacuum. It's a lot. It's almost as good as the main best rockets. So let's see here. That looks good. Guess we just make a quick first stage and we're good to go. Is this the first stage that I'm looking for? It is. Uh, do I want that first stage to be that big though? Could make it like this. Something like that. So let's add some wings for stability, just a little bit. Nothing too nuts, nothing too crazy. There we go. Just enough. Actually, it's too much. I changed my mind. I don't want that. That's just enough. That's the good one. Alright. And everything is all just strutted up, right? Nope. Alright. All the struts. Get all the other struts. This thing could have broke on us. Okay, root parts. Root parts. Fix the auto struts. Auto struts. Auto struts. There we go. Looking good. Let's just call this one the Hermes. Caps lock. Hermes relay. Alright. I think it's good. I don't know what else to add to it. I mean, it's got communication, and the whole point of this is just to get the communication to docked with our ship. Alright. Let's do it. We'll find out how this thing actually works in the vacuum, as far as like the RCS goes. Loading screen. Alright. And we're off. Here we go. I was thinking about putting boosters on this, but like I feel like this is more than enough to get to the space station. Alright, let's get to about 150, 175 meters a second. We'll do our gravity burn. Gravity burn for the win. It's a pretty stable rocket, actually. It's easy to control, which I like. I like stable, easy to control rockets. Take a look at our trajectory here. Let's just keep this. We need to get more altitude. For sure, altitude. Probably should have made the bigger first stage with the bigger tank, because we haven't quite broken that level of getting out of the atmosphere. Okay, this is our middle stage going now. And where is the Hermes? It's way on the other side, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we'll just go a little higher. Let the Hermes catch up to us. Add the apoaps, circularize, and just move slower than everything else around us. Or below us, technically. Alright, maneuver nodes. And deploy that. Looks like we won't be able to circularize using just the middle stage that we got here. But at least the middle stage got to do its thing a little bit. Alright, fire up that middle stage. Start working on circularization. Obviously we're not going to be able to finish it, So this is all the fuel that we got left in that tank. So we're gonna let it go. Oh, something violent just happened. Oh my goodness. And we're off. Just gotta get the rest of the way, just slowly but surely. There we go. And I'm calling that good. That is good enough. Let's set the Hermes as our target. And we're gonna allow the Hermes to catch up to us. Ooh, that was fast. That was scary. And slow it down just a bit. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Now let's start playing with our maneuvers. And let's see how close we can get ourselves to the Hermes. Very close. Let's see, retrograde. And what's the issue now? It's still a little ways. Separation 14 kilometers. Oop, oop, oop. That was too fast. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Sometimes the nodes are finicky. I think that's gonna be good enough. We can make a readjustment here in a second. But we gotta make a burn. We'll figure it out. And separation on that. 52 kilometers, that's not right. Oh, I guess it is right. Ah, dang it. Maneuver node. Stop it. Okay, so now it's saying we're gonna meet over here. Okay, separation 0.78, that's not bad. It's actually really good. And separation 0.64, okay, perfect. And when's the next move? Okay, we're gonna warp ahead. Warp ahead, and then we're gonna start doing our burn there. It says 2 seconds, so we gotta do a slow burn. Okay, by slow, I mean I meant a lot slower than what we literally just did. But it worked, so whatever. So what is the difference now? Separation 6.5. Let's do a small, I guess, prograde. 3.6, that's not even worth it. I mean, I guess we can warp ahead a little bit more. Still, it's almost like it's still too far away. It's too far away. Alrighty. Warp to next move. Oh, wait. Here we go. Alright. Small burn. Mission accomplished. Now where are we at? What's our separation? 3.6. Yeah, so we can just warp here. We'll start doing the final adjustments again. Let's just retrograde relative to our target. Wipe off this 150 meters a second to down to 0 or something very close to 0. And then we'll start burning toward our target. And just kind of do this rinse and repeat where we wipe off the speed, burn toward the target. Wipe off the speed, burn toward the target. Oh, retrograde. Okay, here we go. Slowing down. Ooh. Good. And then we burn toward our target now. And then flip over retrograde. 0.1 kilometers. Alright. I did not make any kind of return abilities for these bottom stages. I guess I wasn't thinking about space junk. Alright. And it did say 0.1, right? So we're gonna get a lot closer to this thing. Oh! Here it is, coming up quick. There we go. Alright. At this point, let's not dump this separate. We are right up next to the ship, so we don't even need the engine anymore, honestly. So let's just dump it. Where's the antenna? It's a small antenna, that's right, we don't need it, deploy anything. So let's decouple from here. Not decouple here. So we're just gonna keep this whole one piece there. That way we can actually avoid space junk. And then life is good. Oh shoot, you know what? It might not be enough actually to deorbit itself. Yep, it's not. Whoops. Unless cheating like this, it can actually slow us down. Nope. It just makes the engine super hot. Oh, look at that. Overheat. Let's see it. Overheat. You can do it. Overheat. It's not gonna do it. It's just right at the precipice. Alright, well, we'll just decouple and let it go. At least we can get some of it to deorbit itself. Bam. Alright. Space station stuff. Relay, where's the relay? There it is. Now this guy, I wanted it to connect here. So we're going to set that as our target. So switch over. And then RCS. Because that is the only mode of transportation we have on the ship now. The RCS works really good on this actually. It's almost too good. Okay. Now I'm just kind of lining myself up to overlap with the target. There we go, beauty. Beauty. Alright. Let's start lining ourselves up with that. We need a prograde marker over that prograde target. There we go. Turn off the RCS, flip over. And we're gonna let this thing dock. Now let's see. All that is in order. That looks good. Let's turn the RCS on again. Let's overshoot a little bit. Because we're not lined up. The ship is tilted. Alright. Okay. Woo! This thing does not want to cooperate. Cooperate, man. There we go. I just need the prograde marker again. There we go. Turn off the RCS. Oh my gosh. Is it not gonna let me flip? Let me flip. This is retrograde. Over the target. It just seems so wonky the way we're coming in. I don't know how to... I mean, I do. I'm lying. I totally do. I just don't want to fly a ship manually. I'm a lazy person. Oh my gosh. Anti-target. Anti-target. Why is it all over the place? Stop it. Just line up, please. You're using up your fuel. Come on. There we go. Lined up again. Jeez, that was an ordeal. So I'm using the nav ball to fly. I'm not using the eyeballs to fly the ship. I'm not like... Oh! Shoot. I did it too fast. Wrong button. I did it backwards. Because shift means forward, and for some reason I was thinking forward toward the ship. Stupid. Alright. We can line ourselves up a little bit better than that. There we go. Hopefully I can get the dock. It's not the ideal angle. Oh, careful, don't break our solar panels. What are you doing? Whew. Yeah, let's control from here. I need some help. Set target. And I just need it to face the target. There we go. That will help. Oh, bro. Stable. Oh my gosh, that worked. That scared me. I thought we were gonna smash into it. Well then. There you go. There you have it, people. Why don't you face prograde? Big old monster ship. Now, we do need to find a way to to fuel this thing. But we got that. We're gonna have to add some cargo and a way, some means of grabbing material and bringing it back up to the engine to fill up. So we need to kind of make a low-key mining operation on this. But aside from that, I mean, we're good. Let's see. Let's target angle. Make it target angle. Very nice. That's what I wanted. It was just a satellite that could bend forward a little bit and just look cool. And be also functional at the same time. So, alright guys. I think that is it for me. I am starting to get a little bit sleepy. And so, I'm going to pass out. I'm going to hit the hay. And, but anyway, I hope you guys see you guys some... I'm stuttering. I'm so tired I'm stuttering my words. I'll see you guys later. And, so, my schedule, at least I'm trying to. Monday, Wednesday. Any streams outside of that, or Monday through Wednesday, anything outside of that realm is a bonus stream, okay? Which, will probably happen this week, because I've been enjoying myself with these streams. So I'm trying to put more time into it, get the channel grow, and the more it grows, the more time I can put into it. So it's a win-win. So anyway, you guys have a great night, or morning I should say, And I'll see you guys on the next stream, alright? So, peace out. And good flying.